Winner of the women's 100 metres.
And we stay with the women for the...
It gives them international competition and it spurs them on to great performances.
And what about some of the talent that we'll see this afternoon?
Well, it's really great. You've mentioned Steve Backley and Mick Hill, who are here in the javelin against Gavin Lovegrove, but we've got some good pole vaulters, Greg Duplantis and Simon Arkell, the Commonwealth Games champion, but two special ladies, Deneen and Sherry Howard, who are gold medalists from the Olympic Games.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing them this afternoon. Let's get to the action now. The first thing we'll see is the mobile women's 100 metres.
And this is the lineup for the women's 100 metres. The track series back after an absence of 8 years. Deneen Howard, the American, will run in lane number 3. She won a gold medal at the 1984 Olympic Games. Alongside of her is the New Zealand champion Michelle Seymour of Wellington. Heather Shanks, the former secondary school champion, in lane number 5, and a former national sprint champion over both 100 and 200 metres. The veteran from Christchurch, Beverly Peterson, running in lane number 6. And this is Deneen Howard, the 27-year-old Texan who was a member of the American 4x400 metre relay team in 1984 at LA. She also picked up a silver medal in the relay 4 years later in Seoul. In fact, has a marvellous record at the Olympic Games because she was picked as a 15-year-old for the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow. But of course, the Jimmy Carter-inspired boycott meant the Americans didn't attend. But there she is, running in the American colours, looking very much like Flojo in the uniform the American team wore at the 84 Olympic Games. On the new track here at Christchurch, only laid a couple of weeks ago, a $600,000 Polyflex track, very good for sprinting, hard and springy. And there's Deneen Howard running in lane number 3 with Michelle Seymour alongside of her in 4. Semi-finalist at the Commonwealth Games 2 years ago, Heather Shanks in 5, and Beverly Peterson, who first ran at the national championships in 1972 in lane number 6. Away second time, and a very good start by the youngster Jane Arnott in lane number 2. But Deneen Howard quickly into her work with the strong challenge coming from Michelle Seymour, and the long legs and Michelle Seymour running past their former Olympic champion. And that's a very good time, 11.44, very close in fact to the Olympic qualifying time. Now, we'll have to wait to see whether it's a legal wind. It's a swirling wind, but Michelle Seymour showing the sort of form that took her to the semi-finals at the Commonwealth Games. And Deneen Howard, perhaps it's a little early in the season for her. She was no match tonight for Michelle Seymour.
Watch lane 2, because that's the young Jane Arnott that gets the flyer, and she's out first, and I guess she got a big surprise to be ahead of a gold medalist for the Olympic Games. But Deneen Howard, you can see quickly into her strides, and she looked like she was going to run away from it. But look at Michelle Seymour. She's so determined and so quick. Very smooth style she's showing here, and coming through to win it. And the time, 11.44, is absolutely beaut. And if that is legal, that will be her personal best. Deneen Howard second, and out here in third place, it could well be Beverly Peterson. But what a great run here from the fine style of Michelle Seymour from Wellington.
Michelle, 11.44, you happy with that time?
Oh, very. I don't know what the wind was, but I didn't expect it to be that quick.
You weren't expecting it at this stage of the season?
Not that fast. No, I've never run that fast before. I've done 46.
You must be delighted then.
I am.
What sort of preparation have you been putting in?
I've been doing speed work for a couple of weeks now. I've got 6 or 7 races in the next 2 weeks, so I'm just this is my first big race.
All right, we look forward to seeing more of you in the track series as it unfolds.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's confirm the result.
With a time of 11.44. Second was Deneen Howard of the USA, and third, Beverly Peterson of Canterbury. That's how the first event in the 1992 track series finished here at QE2 Park.